Right. Now look at the next section. We'll hope that everybody's have created on the expense section by given detail on financial expenses, general expenses. Look at the way I create the one account for general expenses. Give the correct coding on general expenses. In the first one, general office expenses. Click on new section under the category of 63310. The expense name called general office expenses. Not reportable on tax. Detail accounts by postable. Click on here. Look at here. Under the general expenses, general office expenses will be created. Like bank fees and charges, discount. Look at another important one. Discount account. 1210 in the new account. 1210. Discount allowed. Detail account. Okay. Then interest expenses and late fees paid. We'll create another one. Late fees paid in the 1800. Late fees. Likewise, you can create the all accounts under the general expenses, financial expenses. Then postage, office supplies, renting, rent, subscription, all are under the general expenses. And under the operating expenses, you get in advertising given on the in this chart of account under the operating expenses. If you are willing to create the advertising under the general expenses, you have to be change the account name, so account ID. We'll see. I'll create the new account by the general expenses under category number 6, 3000. Get it? 3105 given on 3100 given the new account ID before the 3310 given on the 3100. In the 3100 given the new account name advertising. Under the advertising, the liable for VAT. Now click OK. The placing under the general expenses. In the physical class, some of the students asked this question. In their company, the advertising, electricity, and all come under the general expenses. No issues. Only you have to be change the account ID in the position, location. Then automatically this account comes to here. And there are some under the depreciation, 3 or 4 accounts are in the depreciation. Let's say depreciation on building under new expense category 4165. The number you can change by the correct accounting code given to the account name. Depreciation on and also here the character limitation are there. The character limitation, depreciation on building. Not value added tax. Actually, depreciation are the book entry, no, not reportable on tax. Likewise, building depreciation. Now, building depreciation come under the depreciation amortization. Now again, the level comes to little bit down. Then select this depreciation accounts, moves to the right. Click on down. Look at it. Again, down. The way you change the position and the location of your accounts. Likewise, you have to be complete by all accounts in the operating expenses, advertising, clearing, all depreciation, and electricity also. You can look at it. The electricities are come under the operating expenses. You can categorize under the general expenses by changing the account ID. Look at it. Under the general expenses, now I given on 3,150 by electricity. Given new account ID, no issues, sir. 3,150 by electricity. Electricity normally liable for VAT. Select on value added tax and click OK. Now it is placing under the general expenses. There is no hard and fast rule to develop your chart of account. With the following accounting standard and accounting practice, you can prepare and you can list it down your all accounts in your general ledger. Actually, this is your general ledger. Understood? General ledger, the main and central ledger. General ledger including asset, liability, equity, income, cost of sale, expense, and all. Right. We're moving to the next section, other income section. Click on other income. Under the other income, two accounts are there: interest income and discount income. Click on new, 1,000. Do not be confused with the 1,000, 1,000 given on the old account, but change in the category. Here are the income by name of interest. Interest income. In some companies are liable to pay on the VAT by the interest. Some companies are not liable to pay on VAT and withholding tax are liable. Maybe WST. Inactive account. Interest income. Next one, discount. 2,000. Discount. Discount received. This is income, eh? Sorry, received. In this company liable to pay on the VAT by discount. Separate income. Last one, other expenses. Other expenses like distribution and like stock losses, like income taxes. These are the other expenses. Given on 9,000, under the 9, 2,000, no 1,000, no issues. 1,000 or 2,000 income tax. There is no rule to following same account ID by given by the tutorial. The meaningful IDs you can use. Got this point? Now we complete from What are those accounts? Income statement related account. There are two sections in the your financial statement, no? Financial position statement and comprehensive income statement. The basically, no? The cash flow and the equity statement are the additional outputs, no? So basically, we prepared in each organization have to be prepared financial position statement and the profit and loss statement or comprehensive income statement. These are the comprehensive income statement accounts. General ledger. Yeah, more than this account. Only I create a few accounts. Student, you try to understand. During a 1 week, I teach more than 7 groups. So each day I will create a new account, new company. So I'm a little bit tired to create the whole account. So you have to be creative because at the week number 6, you are getting the mark. Understand? So I'll show the sample account. Other the balance account have to be created by the student. Don't say the lecturer create the few accounts while you are creating a more account because I'm not getting a mark. You are getting a mark in the continuous assessment. Right? Another one, you are the individual user. Only you can log, you can edit, you can modify detail by your login. But I am a staff login, like administrator. I can log into your company. I can log into the any other company from my network. This facility, you know that in each accounting and ERP software, we given this facility, no? The top level people. I'm not a top level, I'm a staff login. Top level people can log in to the others, the subordinates computers by getting their username and password and do the modification, editing. That part is there. You try to understand that context. Your system administrator, your chief financial controller, the top level manager having the overall facility to access the entire part of the software. And some of them are working in like a operational level, in a ground level. Only these people, look at it, in each software, look at here, if you are working on the accounts department, only you are available at recording a journal entry. The most probably people are the company not permitted to all people to create new account. Because of that, there are some logic in the ERP software. Access levels are there. In a top level, people can access to all account. Look at it. If you work in a sales department, only you are permitted to handle the entering sales orders. If you work in cash book and bank related transaction, only you are managing the bank register. If you work in the what you call the purchase department, only you are getting a permissions to log in the purchase order, invoice and GRA. You know there are some auditing rules called segregation of duties. If permitted to all people to log in the entire section, the company cannot control the system. So other, let's say if you work in on the purchase department, to work in the purchase related transaction, definitely all other accounts are inactive. Other modules are inactive. If you work in on the inventory section like a warehouse, only are available at this inventory module detail. If you are working on the customer department, only customer related and supplier related detail are there. But what is the advantage of this subject? You can access to all the modules in the software with the permission for the temporary. Temporary means for 5 month time. Just after complete your examination, in the next day, they will remove your login. and your username and password change and given to the somebody else. If you log into the your company, you can view the previous detail are there. Because of that, they are not changed the cam number and the password given to you by the from the previous people. So you can be able to search their detail. In the correct way, they have to be give the new cam number and the new password by the new student. Then that big failure, the student cannot review and cannot see the previous detail. Try to understand this. Right. Any other question from the this section? Even in the practical question, you can ask. Any other the practical issues that you are facing in your company creation part and chart of account by the profit and loss account detail. No issues. We'll turn to the next section. In create the asset, liability, and equity. Our balance sheet, our financial position statement. First, click on asset. Click on asset. Right. Until to inform by me, do not change any account in the automatically created by the system. Student, you got this my point? Even in the online student, until to inform by me, from this general check account to data account, do not touch by you. In the next week, I will teach separately how you do modify this account by using a different coding and the name. For the today discussion, I will show you to develop a new property, plant and equipment under your balance sheet non-current assets. Asset account is there. Turn to your tutorial. First header account, non-current asset, new asset 1000. Non-current asset. Type here non-current assets. This is the header account or detail account. Header, look at here in the asset having an additional type called detail check account for managing your bank account. Select here header account, non-postable. Get the total by aggregating this account. Subtotal. Click OK. Create your non-current assets. Non-current assets. Right. Today I'll teach how to create the one fixed asset. Land and improvement. Click on new header account. Under the asset section, 1200. Land and improvement. Not reportable, not liable to VAT. Look at here. If I given here 1200, look at here, payroll check account is there. Student, go to your account list, 1200. 1,200. The already this account having a separate name. So I remove this name, click on new. Because of that account, look at it. This account, look at it. 1,200. Look at it. Detail account is there. What this detail account? What this number? Name. What this name? Payroll. Check account. Edit. Go to the edit. Type on your payroll check. Payroll check account. Click OK again. Because of that, that name and the account number is there. Now first, you go to the payroll check account in your trial account list under the assets. Change the name Sampath Bank payroll account under the cash on hand. Student, under the cash on hand, look at the Sampath Bank payroll account is there. Now I edit this account first. Edit Sampath Bank. Sampath Bank payroll account. Now integrated with payroll account. Click OK. Now name is OK. Now you look at here, Sampath Bank payroll account ID 2720. Change this number. 2720. Again edit. 2720. Click OK. Got this my point? Now I edit the both name and the ID according to the account list provided by me in your tutorial. Wait, right? From the next week, we will start on that point, that place, the first editing part. Okay? And create the new account for your balance sheet item. Yes, Kuda? At the same time, you can add both ID and the name. Okay? Right. Then today we'll winding up the session. In the next week, we will start from a balance sheet item. Before attending the class, everyone you informed the absence, everyone have to be completed on the section. In your home, in the free time, you log into the given this username and password at your home. You can log. No issues, eh? It's online software, cloud no. At any time with your internet connection, with having your even in your mobile hotspot, you can log into the software. Even in your my online student, Andapan Goda, Infas, and Farhan, and others, you log into the system by giving your username and the password. At the free time, you log your company and study the balance part. Next week, we will continue the balance part of this, adding on your chart of account. Right, thank you very much.